All right, we got to talk about this. Maybe your kid is sitting on the couch right now doing this very thing. Does your child spend too much time on a device?
Is it recreation, learning, or babysitting? It's a hot button topic with parents and caregivers. And new this morning, John Shumway carefully wades into the issue.
Careful, John.
Yeah, especially when you throw out that word babysitting.
Yes.
You know, this is a tough issue because there are those who are totally anti-tablet and those who see it as an important part of their child's life and theirs.
Meet Oliver. He's 2.5.
He has his own individual tablet, and he will ask for our phones sometimes.
Oliver's mom, Kim Oshesky, thinks about Oliver's electronic time a lot.
I didn't want Oliver to be a tablet baby, but just it is what it is at this point.
AHN child psychologist Dr. Anthony Manarino says tablet time is okay, but
definitely parents have to limit the time because the electronics are so engaging, right? The noises, the colors, the animation, little kids just love it. And if you don't set limits on it, they'll just stay on those tablets indefinitely.
I don't want to have him on it so much that it does hinder any type of development for him, but I do want him to be exposed to everything because he's going to be exposed to it anyway.
I don't disagree with that at all. I think they do. They need to become competent in using electronic devices. The question is, can we find a balance? Can we find a balance with their competence on the devices, plus also interacting in person with other people, reading and other activities that are fun in addition to the electronics?
Maybe instead of having him watch another episode of Paw Patrol, maybe we can get him in his playroom and have him do that imaginative play, or get a book and read with him instead.
Yeah, and part of the problem, if we're being honest here, and Kim did bring this up, our children or our grandchildren see us on our devices, and the fact is they want to do the same thing.
Yeah, and so, John, it also looks like it's a good idea to establish some limits.
Yeah, without a doubt, Dr. Manarino says it's really not optional. Limits depend on the age of the child. Older kids can actually stay on them a little bit longer. And coming up, we'll talk about what those limits should be. And we'll also talk about the elephant in the room, and that's using the tablet as a babysitter.
Can we find a different word for that? It just feels bad when you say it that way. And you know, this is also at a time, we have to say, when kids were doing virtual learning and spending more time on their tablets just for that, in addition to entertainment.
The lockdown has certainly increased this.
Yeah. All right, John, we'll check in with you in just a bit.